With his brooding good looks, dashing demeanour, and penchant for wearing a kilt, it's no wonder Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Thompson, royal equerry to King Charles, attracted legions of adoring fans as His Majesty's right-hand man. The handsome public servant, 40, was previously one of the Queen's most senior bodyguards and rose to prominence during the coronation last May. He has since been a constant at the King's side, with swooning admirers dubbing him the hot equerry and major eye candy. Indeed, on recent royal walkabouts, the Lieutenant Colonel has been getting more cheers than Charles himself. On the state visit to France last autumn, local newspapers said he had caused an unwitting coup d'etat, setting French hearts aflutter in his trademark green and black kilt and traditional fur sporran. Now, however, his time in the spotlight has come to an end, with news that the army officer has moved to a less public-facing role in the royal household, reportedly because he didn't like the attention. Dealing with devoted fans is not in the job description. After all, an equerry is an officer of the royal household, who acts as a loyal aide to one of the firm. They are, explains a royal insider, hugely important position, not only because they provide a link between monarch and the military, but also because they do a huge amount of work in planning royal diaries, organizing engagements, and logistics. Appointed by working members of the royal family, equerries, who spend 3 years in the job, are drawn from junior officers of the British Armed Forces. This means most equerries are young, able, and spend their years in service actively attending their royal master or mistress, whether at home or out on public engagements. Not all are male, of course. Indeed, Charles, who has 2 equerries, recently broke with tradition by appointing the first female equerry to a sovereign, 33-year-old Captain Kat Anderson, an officer with the Royal Artillery and former aide to Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. Most spend their careers toiling behind the scenes. Others, like Johnny, find themselves thrust into the public eye, some for more frivolous reasons than others. Princess Margaret famously fell in love with her father's equerry, Captain Peter Townsend, in a controversial and tumultuous royal romance, while Princess Anne's husband, Vice Admiral Sir Timothy Lawrence, started his career as equerry to her mother, Queen Elizabeth II. Though many may be mourning Johnny's departure, royal watchers need not stop swooning just yet. There are plenty more equerries who are just as easy on the though none, admittedly, who are quite as likely to get their legs out in the line of duty. At 29, Major Ollie Plunkett, equerry to Queen Camilla, has youth on his side, and, unlike many of his colleagues, he's reportedly single. A kinsman of the 9th Lord Plunkett, he serves in the Rifles, the regiment of which Camilla has been colonel-in-chief since 2020, after succeeding Prince Philip, and was appointed as her equerry in November 2022.